Hey, how's it going? So, I have done a video on Sturm before, but this was during Beyond Light, which was a different era, and since then we've had numerous balance changes, so I feel it was worth revisiting it in this series. Recently we also saw the return of Drang Baroque via the Season of the Haunted, giving us access to the most powerful version of Drang we've seen to date. But that's more in the background here, as Drang isn't the focus of this video, it's more of an accessory. So Sturm is a certified OG. We've had access to Sturm since year 1 of D2. Since then it's received buffs, nerfs, a masterwork, an RPM change, and an upgraded partner. So what's it do? Sturm is a 120 RPM hand cannon, meaning it has high range and high damage. More specifically, it has a range stat of 90 while masterworked, stability of 51, 70 handling while masterworked, 30 reload, 50 aim assist, 22 airborne effectiveness, 100 recoil direction, and a mag size of 12. These stats are incredibly hefty and out of band for its archetype. It has the best base range, stability, handling, and mag size of its contemporaries. TTK wise, Sturm deals 80 per crit, 50 per body shot, meaning it can kill in 2 crits and 1 body in 1 second flat. It does make up for this slow time to kill via its large damage per shot and high range, lending to a more peak shotting playstyle. But that's not the only way to roll. Here is where its perks and Drang's perk come into play. Sturm has 2 exotic perks: Accomplice, which loads stow energy weapons from reserves when Sturm gets a kill, and Storm and Stress, which allows kills with Drang to overflow Sturm's magazine with higher damage bullets. Drang has the intrinsic Together Forever, which is essentially a restating of Storm and Stress. How much damage is in these bullets? Lots. Overcharged bullets deal 144 damage for a crit and 91 for a body shot, leading to a brutal 2-tap at extended range. This cuts the time to kill down to 0.67 seconds if you can't be bothered to math it yourself. But, as I would have said in my previous video, I like to go on the aggressive somewhat. These high damage bullets make for the perfect primer to clean up kills with Drang, leading to more overcharged bullets to continue the cycle. Spend just a little time with my Drang here before I close off. Drang Baroque is a craftable weapon that you can acquire via Season of the Haunted activities. My role is Stability Intrinsic, Corkscrew Rifling, Accurized Rounds, Enhanced Eye of the Storm, and Enhanced Rampage. The reason for Enhanced Rampage is that I don't intend to use this purely as a Sturm pairing, as Drang is an excellent weapon in its own right. Ordinarily, you would only have access to the standard Drang via the Gunsmith, which is functionally the same as a Sturm pairing. They both have Drang and Drang Baroque both have the I've lost it. Together Forever intrinsic, meaning they can both overload Sturm's magazine with extra damage bullets. But the standard Drang is limited to Moving Target and Rampage, where Drang Baroque has a litany of perks to choose from. And since you can craft it, you can choose which ones you'd like yourself. Closing off though, Sturm is a stat beast among 120 RPM hand cannons that can be extremely lethal in the right hands. Drang grants Sturm the ability to be a nightmare primary after you land your kills, though it is difficult to recommend using these two as a pairing in something like Trials due to the nature of the perk activation being scoring a kill. That turns them into more of a win more option. I did have a blast playing with these again, and I hope I inspired you to try them on. See you in the next one.